With so many options, why choose Arizona State University?
For me, the only online option was ASU because of the quality. Their faculty was really involved with their students and care about your personal journey. The dedication to my personal development from my professors, that's been extremely valuable to me.
Earn your degree from the nation's most innovative university. Online. That's a degree better. Explore more than 350 plus undergraduate, graduate, and certificate programs at asuonline.asu.edu.
Welcome to How to Survive with Danielle and Kristine, the show that teaches you how to survive the things that can kill you.
Like a spontaneous war.
Oh, yeah.
Killer robots controlling birth through science.
Oh. And the things that just make you wish you were dead.
Like thinking your hands are paws.
Oh, boy.
How about blood coming out of your you-know-what?
Oh, yeah.
Or you know what? I can't read my own writing, guys. But I think it's disappointing garage sales.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's a good way to title that story.
You know what's not disappointing?
Our theme song?
I don't think it is. And you want to know what the words are to one part that our listener couldn't figure out?
Yes, please enlighten us.
Gobbling down Xanax ain't the way to be dealing.
Yep.
Like with your problems.
Right.
Unless maybe occasionally it is.
Unless it is. Hit it. I might just cut around that, but it's fine.
Ground is shaking under our feet, mountains on fire, flooding in the street. Can't breathe the air, can't fight the feeling. Gobbling down Xanax ain't the way to be dealing. Gotta do better than just getting high. We gotta stick together if we're gonna survive. How to survive. How to survive.
Oh, hi.
Ooh. How's it going?
Garen looks different.
Garen has a sunburn.
I'm windswept.
Did you shave? Do
Oh,
you
yeah.
sometimes have facial?
Yeah.
Facial? Do you sometimes have facial hair and sometimes you don't?
Yeah,
know what it
I
is?
I took it off.
It's Thursday. We're usually here on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Oh,
So that's why he looks different.
Do you know when I drove up
Yeah.
and it was empty?
I know, same.
I was like, something's happened. Something bad has happened.
I did the opposite. I was like, look at all these free spaces. Oh, it's street cleaning.
I just thought there's been a bad thing.
Armageddon.
Yeah. Armageddon parking. So I did just have my appointment with MIDI. P.S. This is not sponsored by MIDI, but it should be.
Do you want to explain really quickly what that is?
Yeah. So MIDI Health is a online support for women in the stages of perimenopause and menopause.
Right.
I am in peri, where you can get your needs met maybe when you're not getting them met by your traditional doctor or your gynecologist because they're saying bullshitty stuff and not being helpful
Right.
and being dismissive. And so you can go, it's online, and you can tell them, hey, this is what's going on with me. These are the symptoms I'm having. And they can just go, here's what you, and it's online. A lot of insurance covers it. My insurance covered it. And they will prescribe medicine to you or supplements or shampoos. I don't know. They do a lot of different stuff. Mm-hmm. I wanted to go on HRT, hormone replacement therapy. So that I am now on it. And it's online.
Yes.
And you meet with a nurse practitioner.
Right. Via like
telehealth, like Zoom.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I had a follow-up appointment yesterday because, just like doctors, when you're on medicine, you have to meet every 6 months. So it was my 6-month appointment. Of course, it was right at the same time that I had a vet appointment for Frances because she has a second ear infection.
Frances.
So I had to have it in the parking lot of the vet.
Right.
But it was fine because Frances, as soon as we got out of the vet, was so mad about having her ear messed with that she was like, I'm not talking to you.
Oh, she pouted.
She pouted. Her way of pouting when she's upset is she puts her head in the back seat. Like she won't put her whole body. She just puts her head in the back and then won't talk to you.
So her whole body is in the front seat, but her head's in the back seat.
And she won't acknowledge you. Like you'll say her name and she just won't.
Fair enough. She's got to have her time.
She's got to have her time. So I'm going through the questions. How's everything going? It's great. I love it. Everything's, this is better. That's better. Everything's great. And she's like, how about the brain fog? Because that was one of the things you had, problems with. And I was like, I don't know if I think it's really better. It's not worse. It's maybe a little better. She's like, well, we can increase, your dose if you feel like. And I was like, I don't think I want to increase my dose yet. Mm-hmm. Maybe it's a little better. Okay. Cut to
oh, no.
that night, I'm walking into the kitchen, and so you've been to my house, Danielle. You've never fucking made an appearance, Garen. It's like one big room.
Yeah.
And you have to walk past a couch to get to the kitchen. And our cat lately has been like, I'm going to stalk you from this couch. Like he likes to run back and forth across the couch and then jump out at you.
Okay.
So
it's a new behavior.
Well, he hasn't been playful lately.
Okay.
Since he's been vomiting every 5 to 7 minutes, but he's better now. So he's like, I'm back, guys. I'm back.
Okay.
Look at me.
Watch my moves.
I just had my hand like I was running it across the couch, forgetting this, and he swiped me, and he really got it. He really dug into me and like broke the skin. And I went to Sven and the kids, and I go, guys, look what Francis did to my paw.
No.
My paw.
Your paw.
Yeah, look what he did to my paw.
Oh, no.
So
they took you to a different kind of ER.
yes, yeah.
We're going to put your paws in this white jacket. Your paws are going to go around your body.
So like a hug. It's just a hug.
The brain
giving
fog.
yourself
My point is,
Yeah.
you know, it's whatever.
It is whatever.
It's you know, but so many other things are better that you know.
Well, speaking of lady issues, today we're going to be talking about how to survive birth control.
Oh,
So,
like from the state.
right. You know, I didn't even get into that. That just seems like too much to bite off.
I love that. That's so exciting.
Yeah, so that'll be good. Now that we're completely medically past the point of needing it.
Hey, look, I'm still having my period.
I am too.
I could totally get pregnant
Yeah,
and have it like a two-headed baby.
Yeah, right. So last Friday, it was very hot.
Yes.
So I decided to go to the beach after my Pilates class.
Sign of pregnancy.
So the sun can
Strong
rape you,
desire
right?
to go to the beach. Oh no.
Whew.
All right. So it was one of those days where I know I keep saying this, so forgive me for my repetition, but I was feeling very low.
Yeah.
Basically, I've put a lot of irons in a lot of different fires lately, and all the fires keep spitting the irons out.
You know who can help with that?
MIDI Health.
MIDI Health.
No, they can't get me employment. That's really what all the fire irons are about. So
No, I meant the feeling low.
I know, but okay, well,
Maybe jobs could help.
yeah.
Yeah, look at their employment, MIDI Health. That might have
Oh,
some
I
jobs.
could start working for them?
Yeah, maybe write copy for them.
So anyway, I'm like, you know what? I'll go to the beach. I love the beach. That's my
Yes,
happy place. I
yes.
like being very warm, very hot under the
Yes.
sun. So I park. Super easy to park because it's February.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be
Not
going to
gonna
the
be
beach in
packed.
February. It's really weird.
But it's hot and it's LA.
Yeah. So on my way to the beach, I see there's a little garage open and a little garage sale. And I was like, oh, maybe I'll check that out later. I don't know. So I go to the beach. I do my thing. I read. Oh, this was weird. I don't know if it's because of the time of the year, but you know, you step into the water
Yes.
and it gets deeper and deeper and deeper.
Sure.
But because it's a different time of year, you step in the water and it gets deep. And then there's a shelf. Like you walk up.
Yeah. And then it's like shallow again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never I've been to this particular beach a million times.
Mm-hmm.
Also, there were lots and lots of pebbles, which there aren't usually. So it's like it looks like you're walking on water.
Oh, that's so
because
fun.
you've gone down and now
Yeah.
you're up and you can go way far out
Yeah.
and not be submerged like past your knees. It was very weird. Anyway,
Magic.
yeah. So I collect my things. It's time to go. I've, been burnt in the different spots. Every time it's a different spot. Not very badly. And I go, you know what? I'll just check out this little garage sale. Why
you
not?
will.
It's that kind of day. I'll check out this garage sale.
Sure. Treat yourself.
Yeah. So I go in and I'm looking at some books and I'm like, do I want to read that Griffin Dunn book? I kind of do, but I also don't really want to read about famous people. So I'll just skip the books. And then I go and there's DVDs, but just like a few of them.
Okay.
So then I see that there is minus season 6, which it says in the note, the complete series of Growing Pains on DVD. There aren't other sitcoms.
Yeah.
There aren't other television. Just like all of Growing Pains and like a couple of other
Yeah.
DVDs, which is weird. So
Yeah.
for those of people who don't know, I don't know if you don't know, but my brother was on Growing Pains. So I just found it weird.
Yeah.
So I asked the guy whose thing it was. He's just this big guy sitting in a chair, like on the other side of the garage, but it's very small. I said, why do you have the DVDs of Growing Pains? And he's like, why not? I'm like, okay. And he goes, no, I don't know. Just someone gave them to me or something. So I go, oh, I said, my brother was on that show, which is why I asked. And he goes, oh, who was your brother? And I said, oh, he played Boner. And he goes, oh, so you're the loser in the family.
What?
Does shit like this happen to anyone else but me? I mean, I know people have a lot worse lives, but I'm saying this specific thing where people just say shitty things to me, like your face is all the Holocaust. You must be the loser in the family.
That's fucking awful.
So I go, yeah, something like that. And then
did he think he was being funny?
Here's his, this is what I think happened. So he goes, oh, my brother is in a band. He tours and he's, seen the world and he tours in a band. And people ask me what instrument I play and I say, the radio. So I think he thought we were the same.
Oh,
Me and this loser sitting in his garage we're the same. I'm not saying he's a loser, but you know what I'm saying? Like in that moment I was like, okay, so that's what okay. So that makes it okay.
He thought he was connecting.
He thought he was connecting with me, but being awful to a complete stranger.
I'm sorry, that's terrible.
And I was just like, I'm walking away going, well, my brother killed himself. Am I still the loser of the family? Like, what do you want me? It was so fucking weird.
Yeah. That was 100% awful.
Wasn't that terrible?
But also 1,000% about him.
I know.
But it's still awful.
But it's still
It doesn't
awful,
make it not
right?
awful. And also just like, thanks for ruining my fucking beach day.
Totally. I'm glad it happened after I went to the beach. But it did ruin my day. I was really, really upset and hurt.
Oh,
and
I'm sorry.
Did you buy the DVDs?
I thought about buying them and then smashing them in front of his face or something.
I'm
Just
sorry.
bought one set, so it's no longer.
Yeah.
Now you're missing 2 seasons,
Yeah.
you asshole.
So Alex had an experience in her classroom of a kid telling her that not only were birds not real, but also Helen Keller's not real.
Oh.
Oh, how specific and weird. Isn't there film footage of her?
Yeah, like why do we have to learn about her in history? She's not real.
Who did Patty Duke play?
And pigeons aren't real.
Or was she the teacher?
Oh, and Anne Frank's not real.
Both. Sorry, wait a second. One thing at a time. In the original film, Patty Duke played Helen Keller. In a remake TV, maybe they were both TV movies, I believe she played Anne, her teacher. I believe she played both.
Miss Anne. We call her
Annie Sullivan. Annie Sullivan.
Thank you.
I get why someone would say Anne Frank isn't real because, they're raised by morons and they don't want to believe anything. I've heard the bird thing, but that was all
A joke.
That was a joke.
Yeah.
Helen Keller. It's so random.
I know. He said somebody couldn't write a book if they couldn't hear or see. So she's clearly not real. Also, TikTok told me. That was his whole...
Oh, okay. All
Anyway.
right. This is upsetting.
Yeah.
Do you want to learn how to not have kids who will tell your kids that Anne Frank isn't real?
Please.
And neither is Helen Keller. Okay.
Be 53.
Right.
Oh, I'm not yet.
Couple
Wait,
days.
We're still 52, right?
You are. I'm not.
Oh, later I'm going to tell you all my birthday plans.
Oh, okay. I'm excited. About 2/3 of women between the ages of 15 and 49 use some form of birth control.
Good. How many percent?
2/3.
Oh, good.
That's a good.
Keep it up, ladies.
Yeah.
Well, you can.
Yeah. The pill. Oral contraceptives are used by about 14% of women today between 15 and 49. I was shocked. I really thought it would be a lot higher.
But they're using other kinds. They're
Yeah.
using things in the arms.
I'm gonna
and
get
the-
to- I'm gonna get to
sorry,
all
sorry,
that.
sorry. I don't want to. I stepped on your joke.
It's not a joke. It's not a joke. It's serious.
Hey, who's banging on the table
Me.
now?
The so-called combination pill is the most typical example. It contains 2 different hormones, estrogen and progestin. However, some people might be prescribed progestin-only pills, also called the mini pill, which I think is what I was on.
Because you're so tiny.
Because I'm so tiny.
How old were you when you got on the pill? May I ask? Might I ask? 37.
I didn't have. Sorry, I was a very late bloomer, as I'm sure it's going to shock our audience, and especially that guy in the garage.
Do you know that's the tattoo I want to get?
What, late bloomer?
Late bloomer.
I guess 19.
No, that's not that. That's very standard, I would say.
Not among my friends.
Yeah, my friends were real sluts.
When did you start?
17.
Yeah. Okay, but I wasn't on the mini pill then. It's just as I got older, they were like, you don't need to be on this strong ass stuff.
I mean, we were probably on back then.
Horse pills or
They were
something.
like, we were losing our minds. Probably,
Yeah.
They didn't have it dialed in yet.
This might be a better option if you have a history or family history of blood clots or are lactating. Ew, gross. But no, I don't know. Just the idea of like trying to get pregnant while I don't know what I'm saying. Maybe I just don't like the word lactating.
It does have a ring of like, oh, there's milk coming out of me.
Yeah. Breastfeeding sounds lovely. Lactating sounds like you're in a stall.
Yeah.
With like a silver cup around your breast.
Stuck to you.
Yeah.
If you think too long about milk, it can really freak you out.
I agree. While the combination pill completely stops ovulation, the mini pill thickens the mucus at the entrance of the uterus, which prevents sperm from passing through.
Oh.
So really two totally different things.
That is really, it kind of makes your body think it's pregnant. I mean, they both do, right?
Yeah.
In a way.
Yeah. Birth control pills can come with pesky side effects, which makes some users seek out different options. They may include headaches, mood changes, nausea, weight gain, and other issues. Did you have any side effects, or did you not use the pill?
I did use the pill, and it's hard for me to know because I've had migraines since 15.
Oh, right.
So I don't know if the pill made it worse or not.
Oh, yeah.
I don't, and I also kind of don't remember because it was a long time ago.
But when you stopped, you still had migraines, so probably.
Yeah.
I never had any side effects. Bar implant. Okay, I didn't know it was called a bar, but about 1 in 10 people who can become pregnant use long-acting reversible contraceptives. For one popular option, providers can implant a small plastic rod in the upper arm using an applicator attached to a needle.
There's so many cool things now for the ladies.
It's crazy.
Oh, but you know what they're missing?
What?
One for men. Isn't that fun?
Well, we're going to talk about that later with our guest. Once inserted, the implant continuously releases a low dose of a progestin hormone called etonogestrel, which doesn't contain estrogen. This makes it a good option for people who cannot use contraceptive methods with estrogen. For some patients, the bar can help with painful or heavy periods. Side effects can include acne, mood changes, weight gain, and other issues.
I don't want that.
Then you won't need birth control.
Did you have acne? A lot of breakouts, or were you
because of
just in general?
Yeah, I didn't have I had but not like anything where you would comment about it.
You didn't have to. You weren't like, I need Proactive.
No.
I mean, did that existed when we were teens?
No,
they had like
20s. I think
Okay.
it's existed in our 20s. I've always had like, oh, here's a spot, but I've never had it super bad.
Yeah, same. Garen, what about you?
I never had acne as a serious issue. Like every once in a while, like
Yeah,
Like a breakout.
it'll pop up.
How were
now
your
and then.
periods?
You know what? They were sometimes heavy. It really depended on my diet and what type of birth control I was using at the time.
Diet.
You lost us a diet.
Well, when you were competing in the Olympics in gymnastics, of course you didn't have your period.
period
but other
stopped.
than that, yeah.
Yeah, it came right back when I retired.
Yeah. The patch. Like the pill, the patch stops ovulation. Unlike the pill, you replace it every 7 days. The patch is more or less a small square bandage that releases estrogen and progestin through the skin. I don't want anything I have to replace every 7 days because I don't know if I'm supposed to count the day I'm on, if I'm supposed to start counting I'm going to get confused.
Oh man, that's what it is, Danielle.
What?
It's a patch.
I understand.
You gotta, but you know what? They give you a box and you just mark it, and then you'll know.
Oh, wait, you're talking about
Yeah.
You're talking about in the future.
In the
Right,
future.
yeah. In the future.
In the year 2000.
IUDs, intrauterine contraceptives, also called intrauterine devices, or IUDs.
Did you ever do an IUD? No. I've heard they're painful.
It's just
I've lots of my
Speaking
friends.
of IUDs, did you hear about Britney Spears this morning? DUI.
No, sweetie.
I know. That's what I thought. I went, Brittany.
I thought you were going to tell me because, didn't they force her to wear an IUD when she was...
Look, I don't know what they did or didn't do. It's so hard to believe her. So I don't know. She claimed, that's one of the things she claimed.
I think poor Brittany.
But also, is that such a bad idea? Her not being able to have a baby?
I mean, I think she has some really
She's got
serious mental health issues.
So IUDs, not DUIs, consist of a small device that a provider inserts into a person's uterus, to avoid pregnancy. Some can last up to 8 years. All have a failure rate of less than 1%.
You'd need like one that was the size of like a Matchbox car.
Yeah.
It's funny that we both came up with that.
I was thinking of Matchbox.
Oh,
like
and
an actual box.
I was like a Matchbox car.
But those have so many ridges.
But so do IUDs, don't they?
I don't know.
They look like little crabs to me. Like,
have you had one?
No.
Well, I wonder why you would choose. Well, a lot of people. Yeah. Okay.
You don't have to think about taking a pill. You don't have to think about it.
One subset of IUDs uses hormones to stop ovulation and thicken the lining of the cervix, which traps and stops sperm. The other type, which is made of copper and doesn't contain hormone. But then what if someone finds out and they're like, come in the middle of the night and steal your copper so they can sell it for drugs?
I feel like you'd wake up. I'm a really heavy sleeper.
Yeah. Just take it. Just take it.
I can't. Don't wake me up. Fine. Just get your speculum.
Makes it impossible.
Scoot down. A couple more inches.
Oh my God! I'm never far down enough.
Me neither. A little bit more.
What did we?
A little bit more.
Jimmy and I were just watching something where it took place in a gynecologist's office, and they were asking the person to scooch down, and I was like, "That's me every single time."
I think it must. I think it's every woman.
I guess it is.
It must be every.
I think
woman.
it's that you don't want to be vulnerable.
That's.
And the more
is there a more vulnerable position?
No, it's horrible.
Than scooting. Your legs are in these stirrups, and you have to scoot your most private part into someone's face.
And the word "scoot," it's just not.
And there's tongs that are going inside of you.
Yeah.
They're salad tongs.
Yeah, they got those ridges.
They have the ridges, and they're gonna open your insides, and it's cold.
Yeah.
The things we go through.
Okay, well, the other type, which is made of copper and doesn't contain hormones, makes it impossible for sperm to reach an egg because sperm hates copper.
I did not know that about sperm.
Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
You know, like people were wearing those copper bracelets for a long time.
And sperm was like, no thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
You want to deter a man, wear a copper bracelet.
You want to deter a woman, wear a copper bracelet. I mean, honestly.
Are they ugly?
I think Jimmy used to wear one. I don't
That's
generally
a great detail about Jimmy.
I don't generally like jewelry on men. Whoa.
Boy, that just made that worse.
Sorry, I was moving it off here because I know you hate table sounds.
It's just the pounding on it.
But it's like vibrating.
I think it's a very rare man that can get away with jewelry.
Pedro Pascal.
Yeah,
Guys, everybody found out.
What do you mean? Is he open? Is he out?
He's
now?
been photographed with like his arms around another
right.
hottie. Somebody, is he like an Olympian or an athlete or?
Holy shit!
He's real hot.
Wasn't he supposed to be like with his agent or something?
I don't know. So the guy's hot. Well, let's find out. And what did we learn? And there's all these like, Instagram reels of people like sad.
So silly.
This British guy was like, "Oh no, we've lost him."
I thought you meant sad because
No, like he's straight, but he's sad because he's like he's one of the good ones, and we needed him. We need good straight guys.
Oh, I get it. Okay, that's funny. Like he's okay. I get it.
So I'm trying to think of like guys who look sexy with jewelry.
Oh,
Harry Styles, he can fucking wear jewelry all over his body.
he wears like
I don't know
pearl
if he
necklaces
does.
and stuff,
Yeah.
right? I was thinking of Chris Hemsworth could wear a necklace or something and be absolutely fine.
Sure.
So
Silver
could,
chain.
So your friend
Skin scarf.
What makes some birth controls less effective? Because you're
Snorting it.
Some prescription medications may make hormonal birth control less effective,
Ooh.
like enzyme-inducing seizure medications for epilepsy.
Oh.
Some antiretroviral therapies for HIV.
Okay. Which aren't they cutting a lot of HIV? Mm-hmm. Is it funding or medication or both?
I think it's both.
In America or abroad?
Well, they've
I think
already done
Florida,
USAID.
yeah,
Forget it, right?
gone,
But
yeah. But Florida is cutting it.
So you want
completely.
people walking around with contagious AIDS? Is that what people want?
I think it's like, well, we don't care if they die.
Yeah, get rid of them.
And an antifungal treatment called grisofulvin. Taking some antibiotics. Although most antibiotics do not cause any problems with contraception, this isn't always the case. The antibiotic rifampin reduces concentrations of estrogen in the blood. Taking some herbal remedies
Fake.
like St. John's wort can reduce the efficacy
Okay.
of some hormonal
I'm
birth
joking
control
about
methods.
it. Some of that stuff might work. I don't know.
A huge eye roll from Danielle. Forgetting to take the pill or taking it late.
Oh man,
I think we have all experienced this.
that was always me.
Same. And it's always like, I could just take 2 today, right?
Oh my god, like I would
They
always
fucking label them with the days
Yeah.
of the week. It couldn't be easier.
yeah.
Forgetting to take a dose or taking it late can mean a greater chance of pregnancy. As an example, if you're on progestin-only pills, you must get your dose within the same 3-hour window every day for maximum effectiveness.
Thank you, God.
Thank
that
you, God.
I never
I know.
got pregnant when I didn't want to.
Same.
God, thank God, thank God, thank God.
It's just so funny when you look and you're like, today's
My
Friday,
stomach
right?
is going bananas.
DANANAS.
Do you need to eat a banana?
Yeah, maybe.
Not getting injections on time. The Depo-Provera shot also contains progestin. It must be administered by a healthcare professional every 12 weeks to work effectively. This is the one that freaks me out. Not changing patches or rings on time. The skin patch and vaginal ring. Is that the diaphragm?
That was my band in college.
Vaginal ring?
Yeah. We were good.
You guys could have made it. You could have made it. You should have stuck with it.
I know.
I don't know about the rap song, but other than that,
You don't see me rapping? I was like Eminem.
Well, it's hard to rhyme fluids.
Moist is also a tricky
It's
one.
a hard one. The skin patch and vaginal ring also have to be changed on a regular schedule. Misusing condoms, diaphragms, and other barrier methods. Take care when opening a condom package not to tear the delicate sheath inside. If you're using an external condom, I don't know what an internal condom would be, make sure you hold the tip when putting it on to make sure air doesn't get caught inside. Follow instructions closely when using a diaphragm, as timing makes a difference. For example, if you put in a diaphragm longer than 2 hours before sex, the spermicide won't work as well and you'll get less protection.
I have no idea what words you're saying, but I know that people do this.
Well, they're just saying you can't like go out on it, put your diaphragm in and go out on a date and have dinner and go see a movie
Yeah.
and then have sex.
You got to
have
time it.
I don't
Why
know
do
how
people use diaphragms?
I don't even know how those.
Well,
The entire knowledge of my entire knowledge of diaphragms is from Parenthood, when she got mad at Rick Moranis because he poked holes in it, because he so badly
right.
wanted another kid that he poked holes in her
Yeah.
diaphragm, and she was mad. That's my entire knowledge.
That might be mine too.
And mine is like
what a
from
diaphragm is.
the sponge from Elaine and Seinfeld.
But I was just wondering
That's not
that,
really-
but that's not a diaphragm.
That's not,
right?
but that's my
that's yet
that's
another
my go-to in my brain.
I always think of a diaphragm as you know what I think I almost liken it to? Like a retainer.
Same.
Like
That's
a hard plastic. I don't know what it is.
But it's probably spongier. It's probably softer.
Yeah, I'm sure it's not
I
a
think
retainer.
I always think a retainer is what an IUD would look like. And why I think people are using these is they may not be able to tolerate the hormones.
Oh, I understand.
Right?
I know. Yeah, absolutely. A lot of people have problems with the pill.
Yeah,
and
but-
which we're going to find out. Okay, some people use fertility awareness, which I guess is the rhythm method.
Yeah, good luck with that.
As method of contraception, this means taking precautions when you're most likely to get pregnant according to your menstrual cycle. This is considered one of the least effective methods. Not waiting long enough after vasectomy. This I didn't know. Vasectomy is one of the most effective ways to prevent pregnancy, but you'll need to use an additional method of birth control for the first 3 or so months after the procedure to ensure that ejaculate is completely free of sperm.
A lot of sperm stays up in there.
No idea. Your healthcare professional will perform a semen analysis and let you know when your ejaculate is clear.
Oh, okay.
Okay, here's one that I got to ask you about. Not breastfeeding often enough. The lactational amenorrhoeal method, LAM, can be used if you plan to nurse after giving birth. Your body will temporarily stop ovulating if you're breastfeeding and haven't yet menstruated after delivery. I don't know if I realized this. I don't remember not having my period, but I also I guess this happened. I don't remember this. I forget. You did or you did or didn't breastfeed?
I did.
You must breastfeed at least once every 4 hours during the day and every 6 hours at night. Ha ha ha! 6 hours. Ha ha. In order to produce.
I wish I could have waited that long.
That's why I'm love. In order to produce enough of the hormone that regulates ovulation. The range of normal is enormous. Some women resume their menstrual cycles soon after giving birth, while other people do not resume menstruating until the baby is weaned. Do you have any recollection of?
Well, I breastfed for 6 months. That's all I could. It's like literally at the 6 month mark, I was like, I can't do this anymore.
Right.
And I stopped.
Yeah.
I mean, I still had to pump until, I could kind of, you can't just be like, stop immediately. You'll get breast infections. I had to sort of slowly stop and wean and pump until I could kind of stop. And then my period started, I think, around the time everything was kind of dried up.
Yeah, I don't remember that. I mean, I breastfed for a long time, but obviously not as often as I was when he was baby.
Sure,
so
it sort of tapered off probably.
Having excess weight or obesity. There is some evidence that obesity can reduce the effectiveness of some birth control methods, but it depends on the type. A 2013 review of studies trusted source reported that the following methods may be less effective for people who are overweight or have obesity: combination pill, emergency contraception pill, and skin patch. Okay, so here are some stories. Are you ready for the stories?
Yeah.
I think so.
Bizarre as it sounds, it was an almost empty carton of orange juice that nearly put an end to my relationship. Arriving home from a hard day at the office, tired and dehydrated, I reached into the fridge for the carton, poured out its contents, and the tiniest, meanest dribble of liquid fell into the glass. What can only be described as murderous rage surged through my body.
God, that sounds familiar.
I hurled the glass across the kitchen, sending it smashing into tiny pieces against the wall. My boyfriend came racing into the room to find me wailing that life wasn't fair and I hated everything, including him. We had a blazing row. Oh, this is British. And I stormed out of the kitchen. Looking back, I'm astonished the poor boy was still in the house when I sheepishly returned an hour later, especially when for weeks I'd been irritable and moody, barely wanting to touch him, let alone sleep with him. But stay he did. Robin is now my husband, and he still refers to that moment as the time you went a bit psychotic. He also admits that it's the closest he's ever come to ending our relationship. This was more than 10 years ago, and what saved us was the fact that we both knew my behavior wasn't normal. My mood swings and uncharacteristic tearful outbursts were, we decided, down to the micronogen contraceptive pill I'd started taking several months earlier. Days after I stopped taking it, I returned to my relatively sane, easygoing self. So here's another one. Angeline Brunel, 33, a call handler from Glasgow, had vowed never to go back on the pill after trying several brands in her early 20s. When I started seeing my ex-boyfriend, I went to my GP and got the combined pill, a brand called Silest. Within days, it was affecting me emotionally, says Angeline, who now lives with her husband, Thomas, and 4-year-old daughter, Madeline. It sent me crazy. One minute I'd feel fine, the next I'd be crying. All I can liken it to is the feeling of being pregnant, but more emotional. I went back to the doctor, and he was very dismissive. He said, "You've just read about those side effects on the packet. That's why you're feeling like that."
Oh my God, I would have stabbed
right?
him with his speculum.
And also, do you want to upset a woman who's just told you she's having wild mood swings?
Yeah.
After registering with a new doctor, Angeline was prescribed a second brand of pill called Yasmin, but found it just as disturbing. I was studying and found I couldn't focus on my work. I'm sure I was suffering from depression, as I was so unpredictable to live with and would pick arguments or cry at the drop of the hat. Not long after, my boyfriend and I broke up. I'm convinced the pill was to blame. Angeline says many of her friends now take a non-hormone-based method of contraception. Mm-hmm. In my 30s, I'm in my 30s, and I don't know anyone who's still on it. We all tried it in our 20s, and a few of us have had quite bad reactions. But at that age, you're not aware of other options. So
that totally makes sense.
And it's really good to know that there are so many.
Yeah.
I never explored those other options because it worked fine for me.
Well, and I also don't think there were as many when we were younger as there are now. I mean, we had probably other options.
No, I'm sure.
But they were much more limited, I think, when we were of our childbearing, when we were in our 20s.
Yeah, I mean, when we were in our 20s, it was condoms were made of, lamb skin.
Burlap.
Yeah.
Well, we all know abstinence is best.
Right.
Yeah, that's so interesting. It makes me think about how it's just when your hormones are regulated
Yeah.
naturally, you haven't the amount you need,
Yeah.
and you add a bunch to that, it might not be the best bet.
Yeah.
I think it depends on where you're at. It's like in your cycle of life. And for some
Yeah.
people, it might just be fine. It might be a little bit of a mood boost. And
Yeah.
you go, okay, now I'm not going to get pregnant. But for other people, because our brains and our hormones, we're all these complex creatures, it might send you into a tailspin. Spoon?
Spoon. Tailspoon.
Tailspoon.
MIDI
Hey, guys, look at my paw.
All right. Well, that was that.
Interesting. I hope everyone who is on their birth control currently listening has one that works for them. But the good news is if they don't, they
Yeah.
can probably find something else.
Or your daughter.
Oh my God, I'm going to have to be looking at that.
Yeah.
Not for a while.
Not for a while.
Oh my God, not
You're
for a
good.
while. Yeah.
You're good. All right. Well, we'll be back after this with our guest.
Yay.
At Arizona State University, we're bringing world-class education from our globally acclaimed faculty to you. Earn your degree from the nation's most innovative university. Online. That's a degree better. Learn more at asuonline.asu.edu.
Hello. Welcome back.
Oh,
How was your break?
Here you are.
Here I am.
I'm so glad you're back. Is the ear out
Purposefully.
one side
Yeah.
a new trend we're trying?
I'm trying it because, as you know, I get a buzzing sound in my ear every time we record. So in this ear. So I'm trying to experiment and see if maybe this will prevent that from happening.
You know
this
who can
one
help with
time.
that?
Who? Oh, MIDI Life.
MIDI Health.
MIDI Health. Sorry.
Just a thought.
I didn't tell you that we have a new family member.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Is it a raccoon? A possum?
No,
Squirrel?
it's a new cat.
Oh boy.
A new cat showed up. We saw the cat across the street 2 days ago, and we're like, how long before that cat ends up in
Get
our
over
backyard?
here. And then you open a can
This
of tuna.
morning, he was back there. Huge gray and white fluffy cat.
Oh boy.
The other cats want nothing to do with him. They were staring this cat down. And this cat, I don't know if it's a boy or a girl, tried out every place to sit in the backyard. Was like, fuck you all. This is my place now.
Oh.
I live here. I guess it's got to get a name soon. So
Yeah.
if you got, I'll
Garen.
show you a picture. He's very cute.
Yeah, show us a picture and then you know what we can do.
Have
Put him in the newsletter.
and have everyone vote. Maybe we should do that.
And we can have them vote on the names.
I think that's a good idea. Oh, there was such a standoff this morning. On the first half of the show, we talked about how to survive birth control. And now we're going to talk about how to survive a vasectomy with Jeff Lewis.
Hey, Jeff.
Hi.
Jeff, how are you?
I'm very good. I love this room.
Thank you.
I
Jeff is a comic, an actor, a writer. Jeff and I met at Acme
yes.
a million years ago.
1994, I left one place because of the earthquake because it broke it down, and I came over to Acme.
You left one. Oh, what do you mean?
I was at a place called Upfront on Promenade.
Yeah.
And after the earthquake, it was damaged. It was my home. It was Second
I didn't
City.
know that.
It was damaged. Nobody could go back in there. So I had to find a new home, and Scott Wainio said, come on down to Acme.
Promenade, like Santa Monica?
There used to be a lot there.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. I've read there's whole histories of how they keep remaking the
my
promenade
God.
and how it's gone through all of
Yes,
this.
yes.
It used to be like the hub of Santa Monica.
That's a
Oh
big
my
drive,
God.
though, to go. Acme's way over.
Well, I lived actually not far from there, but I moved to the valley, so that's when I joined Acme.
Makes sense.
So you have kids, right?
I have two kids. I have a 15-year-old and a 13-year-old. She just had a bat mitzvah. Very exciting.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I do it all myself.
What do you mean? What do you mean? DIY bat mitzvah?
Yes, we left. We were with a few synagogues. We're happy, or it was incredibly expensive. I don't know. I don't want to put a shout out put down any synagogues.
no.
But they are so expensive.
No, if we can accomplish anything today, it's let's shit on synagogues because there's not enough anti-Semitism going on.
Yes, but it was
You
so
mean the
expensive.
classes were expensive?
You have to join as a member. First of all,
Right.
then you've got to go to Hebrew school.
Okay.
Then when it's bar mitzvah time, you've got to go to bar mitzvah classes.
Right.
So you're not only going Sunday, you're going Thursday, but also you've got to pay
It's a racket
for
is
the
what
bar
you're saying.
mitzvah itself
Wow.
and the party up, et cetera, et cetera. So we left. I knew Hebrew. So
you were a bar mitzvah.
I trained, yes, and I trained my son and daughter.
No.
I trained them on how to speak Hebrew, read Hebrew, really not speak it, but read it. And I taught them all the prayers and taught them the Torah portion. And I hired a rabbi, Alex Borstein, did the same situation. She introduced me to her rabbi.
Okay.
So found a place to have it. Hired party, and we did it all ourselves. And
You're kidding.
And
And
so-
it's still legal in the eyes of God or
it
whatever?
is in 49 states. It's considered.
Okay.
No, it's
But she
legal.
can't go.
legit.
She can't go to Texas.
She can't
and
go to
be,
Texas.
and be recognized as a woman
She
yet.
will not. Yes, she's not really a woman. She's just a girl there.
Right. You're also doing stand up, and you have some stand up gigs.
I do. I'm doing 2 stand-up gigs. I'm going to pull this out. I have a show on the 16th of March. This March coming up in the Yoo-Hoo Room, 7:30.
Nice.
At
And then
Flappers.
Yes, and at Flappers, I'm also doing Uncle Clyde's comedy contest.
There you go.
Oh, it's a contest.
It's a contest.
Where's that?
It's at Yoo-Hoo Room, also in Flappers.
Okay.
Have you been doing stand up
Burbank, everyone.
No, I will tell you, for many years, I sat in bed, could not go to sleep all night thinking, why am I not doing stand-up? I did it for years.
Right.
I could not sleep. And I don't know what happened. I just always did sketch, improv.
Yeah.
And I sat and I would always go do one show, maybe at Jamie's place at
Yeah.
O'Brien's, but I never took it seriously. And I spent years thinking, why not? Why didn't I do it? I was scared.
Yeah.
I'll admit I was scared.
is
scary.
It's like it's by yourself.
Yeah.
And I just didn't think it was my thing. And I was like, one day I just said, oh, screw it. I'm just going to go do it. And I went and did some open mic nights, and it was great. And it's still, I'm the oldest. I'm the oldest man ever. Like literally third of my age. Everybody's third of my age.
But
and it's awkward,
cares?
and humbling.
Yeah.
But it's so great. And I sleep at night now.
That's amazing. That's so funny.
I feel, in true Jewish fashion, all I think is the better it gets, all I think is, why didn't I do this sooner?
Right.
It's that
Yeah.
terrible thought process.
Yeah.
And I should be like,
You're
I'm
kicking
doing-
yourself instead of
Yes,
applauding yourself
instead
for
of
doing it.
doing it. Because
it's okay. You know what? I think that it's never too late.
it's never
No.
too
It's
late.
never too
apparently
late. I
it's
just saw
not.
a thing in the New York Times where a woman just published her first novel at 71.
Whoa.
And I think we get too hung up on these things.
We do. Nobody's ever said to me, "Hey, you're really old." You
And
shouldn't
they
be
don't
doing
know
this."
that you have.
Yeah,
They
right.
don't know. They don't know what your story is. They
No.
might. Those young people are just like they're worrying about themselves.
Yeah.
Because everyone's a narcissist essentially if they're up on a
Yes.
stage
Nobody's
doing stand-up.
thinking about you.
And they're not. They're
No.
not thinking about you.
No.
And if they are, they're probably thinking like, "Oh, he's been doing this a long time."
Yeah, well, the curve is also, that's the one good thing is I have done comedy, so
Right.
the curve is, whatever the word is, I'm getting there faster.
Yeah,
Because
right.
I know, and I also know myself. I know who Jeff Lewis is now, so I get there faster. They're still struggling with
Right.
telling horrible jokes. And
Right.
Not that mine aren't bad, but I think
But yours are in your voice at least.
yeah. So,
And you don't care as much probably.
No, I don't.
They're still caught up in like
They gotta
thinking,
make it.
Yeah, they're in such a different place, and I think when you're doing it, it's because now you couldn't at that time.
No, for whatever reason, I
You-
just
you
couldn't do it.
couldn't.
I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I don't know what was wrong with me. I just never, I was just so, it was really just fear.
You have 2 kids, but
But I
No
I
muss.
got a vasectomy.
okay. And when was this?
This was, we were older, 43 is when I had my first son, then 45. So probably around 45, 46
Okay.
maybe. I had it. We had talked about different ways of, I don't know why we even did it. It was like, we didn't want to have kids, but we were so old. It's like, it probably wasn't going to happen anyway. But
Well, you never. I don't
You
know how
never
old.
know, yeah.
I don't know if your
Yeah.
wife is your age or.
she's a year younger, so she
possible,
was, she
yeah.
was
Yeah.
44 when she had our second. But we thought of all these different ways, like we could. But this was, to me, it was like, I'll do it. It's the least invasive, and
Sure. It's easy.
and-
And for you, right? I mean,
it was easy. I wish I could tell you it was a horrible experience, but it was amazing.
Okay.
It was.
sell it for the men.
Yes,
Yeah.
I will just say, never get it in a doctor's office. People I know have done that. They go to the doctor, they sit up on a chair or a table, and the doctor gives them a local.
Whoa.
Really?
I did it in a surgical center.
Yeah, I thought you'd have
Right.
to. I thought you
Maybe
had
they
to.
do have to now, but at the time I had a choice, and they were like, I did it surgery. They knocked me out.
Or you were trying to save money and you, on this too, and you just did it all yourself.
I did all this.
Like, I'm gonna do
I said, honey, hold the microscope. But it was
You watch a
great.
YouTube video.
I know. I fast forward to but it was great. Great vasectomy.
Okay.
5 stars.
Yes, excellent. It was a French doctor. I don't know if that makes a difference,
Oh, ooh la la.
but yeah. So I had a bag of peas, and it was great. And I will say one thing: if we're talking about surviving a vasectomy, this is really crucial.
Okay.
What they never tell you this. A few days, maybe a week after your vasectomy, there is still blood that seeps into the tubes or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's horrifying.
Okay.
So the first the first few times you have an orgasm,
Oh.
it is red.
No.
You look like
No.
you're having blood is coming out of your penis.
God.
Oh my
Worst
God.
surprise
And
ever.
it is horrifying if you don't know what's happening. What's going on? I'm on the phone with a doctor like, there is blood coming out where there should be semen. It should be white. That's my experience.
Why don't they tell you this?
He may have said, there may be some leakage, but I didn't think he meant.
As you're
Like as you were
orgasm.
coming out of anesthesia, he told you.
Yeah, right?
Didn't
It
block
is.
it.
It goes away. It's all good, but it is
Yeah.
the most horrifying thing you can possibly see.
Can I ask something very personal?
Yes, you can. Anything.
Was this a alone time, or was this with your wife?
It was. It may have been a alone time.
Because that's what I'm thinking.
Yes.
If it was with your wife,
I
you
would
maybe
not
wouldn't
know.
have seen it.
Right. But it was probably. I'm embarrassed to admit it. It was probably alone time. Yeah, I'm sure it was.
Yeah.
He's been married a long time.
Yes. I think it had built up. So yeah, I was like,
So it
I
was
have
like
to
a
get this
gusher,
out.
like just.
It
like,
was a gusher,
like
and
the
it was
pit.
blood, and it was like, it was freaky, and it should be the most pleasurable moment of your.
And that is so crazy.
Oh my God! This,
was
you know what?
so
This honestly
scary.
is a good storyline for the pit.
Yeah.
It is, right? It's a
For
really
the pit?
You know
Yeah.
what? We keep getting stories on this show that
That
are
could have
good,
been on the pit.
that
I
are
know.
good storylines for the pit, and I feel like there should be a
They-
hotline
I agree. They should also
where we
be
can
sponsoring
where
us.
we can.
Yes.
This
Yeah.
segment brought to you by the pit, where we can just
Yeah.
call them and be like, "Hey, we got another one."
I love the pit. I mean, you guys are. I guess you're.
Yeah, we're in.
huge
Yeah.
fans. Yeah.
Tonight,
Yeah.
tonight's new episode.
Oh, tonight.
God.
You know what? I asked the kids on Monday. Sorry to get in your story.
No.
I said, or no, it was Sundays. We're having Sunday night dinner. It's a thing in our house. Sunday supper.
Of course.
I said, is there anything you guys are looking forward to this week? And both my kids go, the pit.
Oh my God, they're 13. I should show it to my kids. I hadn't really thought about it.
Well, both my kids want to go to medical school now, so I'm really happy.
both of them?
Yeah. Well, Benji goes, I might be too squeamish, but maybe I want to go to medical school, or I don't know. I might still want to just move to June Lake and teach people how to fish. So
What are the
There
other?
are two different things.
I
yeah.
mean, they're very different.
very different. Yeah. You could teach people how to operate. I didn't know. There's nothing.
Yeah, I don't know which one to wish for him.
I think fishing is grosser. I mean, you got to skin a fish and do
Yeah,
all that
scale
stuff.
it and
It's
take the bones out. Yeah.
Yeah, he does all that. So we'll see. But anyway,
I don't
sorry.
think he's too squeamish though.
No.
So we learned in the first half of the show, 'cause we lightly touched on vasectomies, that the sperm could still be coming out for a few months. You have to still use contraception.
Yes, that is what my second part.
Oh, okay.
I had to get tested
Yes.
I have to get. That's really where the horror story starts. So I had to get. You have to go to a clinic, fertility clinic, even though it's about a different reason. But you have to get tested twice to make sure that you're actually shooting blanks.
Yeah.
Because there has been cases where people have gotten pregnant, and
Right.
like it gets very sensitive. I don't know. If
Yeah.
they're having an affair or whatever, but where it was because there was
right.
semen, because there was actually sperm in it. So I had to get tested twice. So this is okay. I'm going to get really personal. Talk about by myself. So first of all, it's an amazing place for a man. It's nirvana.
Yes.
Because you get to go to a place and it's okay. You don't have to feel guilty. Your wife wants you to do it.
Yeah.
Right.
You're supposed to do it. This room is built for men's fantasies. Everything is covered in like butcher paper.
Oh no.
It's covered.
it's
You know
like
the
Dexter.
paper
Yeah.
over like a doctor's
Yeah.
table, like white.
Yeah.
Everything's covered in that.
The whole room.
The whole room.
You're just
the ceiling, the walls.
Just in case.
you're just slipping all over the place, standing on that paper.
And there's at the time there was every movie you'd want, all kinds
Some you
of
don't.
lubricants.
Yeah.
Some you don't. And it was amazing. So
It was amazing.
This
he
is-
took himself for vacation.
I know. This is where it gets awkward. So normally I don't do this. There's business or pleasure. This is generally pleasure.
Yeah.
Not business.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying? You don't have a reason to do it. So I sat down and I'm, taking care of myself.
Sure.
Yeah.
And I slip into that world of this is pleasure.
Okay.
Right?
And I forgot that this is for a reason.
Business.
no.
So I'm going at it.
Yeah.
I'm going at it. I'm getting really close. And suddenly I remember, oh shit, I need to go in a cup.
Right.
Got to collect it.
And the cup was on a table
It's like Alice in Wonderland.
Far away.
It's like the perspective. It's like totally far.
Yes, but it came, so to speak, it came too late.
Oh no.
And I got up, tried to get over there, did not make it.
Oh no, Jeff.
And it's all over the floor.
Oh, God.
And
You're trying to scrape it into the cup.
I was like, should I do that? I didn't know what to do. And I was I'm sure they didn't believe me, but I went to tell the people, I'm sorry, I have to come back. And I'm sure they were like, this guy can't get it up at a
Right.
friggin'
Porn hub.
Yeah, like you were all set. They said, fine. So I left and I came back.
15 minutes later.
Did you have to tell your wife? I screwed up, honey. I missed the cup.
I don't know if I did.
Okay.
I think she may have been working at the time and she didn't even notice.
Okay.
But so I said I have to come back. So I came back and it was like, and just to set it up, the reason for this problem, this was like 6 o'clock. They were at night when I went back. They were open at a little late, but I came at 6 o'clock. Went into the same room. This was fine. I knew that what I needed to do.
Sure.
It had to go in a cup. That part was taken care of.
Okay.
Now, that the nurse told me what to do with it when I was done.
Yeah.
But I didn't remember. So I had this cup.
Do I bring it home?
I know. I was like, what do I? So I'm outside, and it's like there's almost no one there.
It's just the
I'm
janitor.
walking around going, can anybody take my semen? Like, is there anybody? It was very dark. It was 2 floors. So I'm walking around. I couldn't find anybody to take my semen.
Were you holding it?
I was holding
A hot cup of
semen.
Yeah.
So I went around. Finally, I guess they'd shut down the first floor, but the second floor was open. And I'm walking around, and there was like a security guard, and I'm also trying to get my parking validated. But so there's a security guard. There was a guy. What do you call like he was
Vacuuming?
vacuuming?
That floor cleaner thing.
Yes, he could. But so I went to the second floor, and finally I found this nurse, and she showed me, and it's like there is. Apparently outside my room, there's like shelf, like a semen shelf, like a place on the wall. I didn't notice it. Like you open it up, it's like a semen cabinet.
Yeah.
And
You can get that at IKEA, by the way.
yeah, yeah.
Thinking that, yeah, in
It's
the
a fruit
semen
nut,
aisle.
yeah.
It's hard to put together, though.
Yeah, but you can do it. So it was in there. It was like, sure enough, there was like 7 or 8 guys that did listen. And,
They paid attention.
They paid attention, and I put it's a little bit refrigerated. I don't know, but so I put it in there, and that was done. And then the second time, of course, it was all solved, and so I was totally fine.
Yeah.
No sperm. I was given the A-OK.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
You can,
So-
and no more blood.
No blood.
Oh, that's
my
horrifying.
God.
How long did the blood last?
I say about 3 times. And
Oh,
then it was,
my God.
It was with varying degrees of like, by the 3rd time, it was like kind of like red and white.
Uh-huh.
That's
But,
terrifying. That's terrifying.
It was terrifying. And
Oh my God,
then it
that
was
should be
done.
like on the door when you come in. It should just be printed up.
it should.
Expect
it
blood.
Should. It
Yeah.
was like, there will be blood.
That should be in all caps.
Yes.
With your take-home surgical instructions. That should
Yes.
be number 1.
Yeah.
Yes. But it was a great vasectomy. I can't overstate it. Like, I had some pills I brought home, but I did not need them. I had no problem.
That's
You weren't
awesome.
in pain.
No. Can I tell you a quick nightmare is that I'm in a coma
Yes.
for a year.
I love these things.
And I wake up and they say, Jeff, you have cancer, and you have a month to live. Like I wake out out of a coma, and I had cancer.
It's like double nightmare.
Yes, and I had cancer and all the time I was in a coma, I had the cancer, and I wake up and now it's
You only have 2 months.
yes.
So what would you do if you only had 2 months to live? And now you're out of a coma.
And I got to do rehab probably.
Oh, that's right. Because you're going to
Oh.
have bed sores and shit.
So it's
Yeah.
like
Oh, you don't want to spend your last 2 months doing rehab.
Well, don't even bother.
Just kill me now.
just kill me now.
I don't want to
It's
do
like,
PT.
Oh no!
Come
I
on.
got cancer. I just
Yes.
came out of this.
The good news is you just came out of a coma.
My best year was in the coma.
No. Think of all
that's
those fun
horrible.
stand-up shows you could have been
Oh
doing.
man,
Your best
so
work.
much.
Well, Jeff, this has been so much fun.
Yeah, I
I'm
had a great
so
time.
glad
Thank you for having
Really
me.
fun stories.
came on and we finally, because we were rearranging you and stuff, so I'm so glad we finally got you on.
I got
totally
rearranged. but it's
worked
okay.
out.
You
Yeah.
got rearranged,
Yes.
and we're glad you're okay.
Yes.
The blood has stopped.
The blood has stopped.
Yes.
The
That would be, I
horror.
think that would be not a successful vasectomy if you were telling us that it was still.
It's
Yeah,
still
still
happening.
to
Sorry,
this day.
Jeff. It's going to be red for your life. It's like, oh boy.
That's a weird side effect of
Yeah,
vasectomy
yeah.
that people don't talk about enough.
Really should be in magazines. Yeah.
And we will be back with what did we learn today? Kristine,
Danielle,
are you ready to learn what we learned today?
thank goodness.
Thursday Garen is a different Garen, a fresher Garen. Is this funny? That's what he wrote.
He's Pit Garen.
Yeah.
He's Pit Garen.
Wait, Pit Garen is actually Whitaker. Huckleberry. That's his name.
Oh, because his name in
Garen.
real life
Yeah.
is Garen.
I've tried to find a video of him getting interviewed where they actually say how it's pronounced.
And you can't find.
No one ever says it. It's never.
That's
it's never
annoying.
included.
We'll eventually figure it out.
Oh, what's her face looked beautiful at the SAG Awards.
The nurse?
No, she's not a
Doctor.
nurse. The doctor, the Indian doctor.
Oh, well, that's not surprising.
They
She's
all
stunning.
look
Constantly.
incredibly.
She had like a bob.
Yeah.
Oh my
The
god.
young one?
No, the one who's a little bit older than the baby one.
I mean, honestly, you can make them look plainer in their scrubs, but you get them all at an
Holy
awards
moly.
show. Even the one, like, all of them. They're
I don't know if
all stunning.
Oh, what's his face was wearing a skirt. Mr. Handsome.
Oh, Mr. Handsome with the pink lips. His lips are so pink.
Are they?
They're
I haven't
so
noticed that.
pink. Look tonight.
I'll look tonight.
They're so pink.
Yeah, she looked beautiful. Yeah, some of the Michelle Williams. Could she be any more boring?
Who's Michelle Williams? Oh, the actress from Dying for Sex?
Yeah.
I didn't see what she was
Oh
wearing.
my god, I almost sent it to you. I was like, could she be any more dull?
You know, she's been to a lot of these at this point.
Yeah.
She's probably like, look, I've done everything.
Kristen, what's her face? Kristen
Wiig.
Bell.
Yes.
Oh, I saw Kristen Wiig too, but Kristen Bell, who hosted,
Yes.
had an amazing red carpet dress.
I imagine.
It was, and of course, Tiana Taylor again. Oh my god, just stunning.
Well, shit, look, her body don't stop.
It's really and she had a little baby with her, her little
She's
girl.
like 5'1" or something. She's a tiny
I
little
don't
package.
I don't understand how she could be that short because
She seems statuesque.
I
Yes.
know.
To me.
Obviously, her proportions are such that she's in complete proportion. Because
I don't want to
she
say
looks-
this because this is another black woman. So actually, Halle Berry's biracial, but she does have a Halle Berry
Yeah.
because her body's so
Kicking.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's like it don't stop.
It don't stop. Anyway, stunning. Patty Duke famously portrayed a young, unruly Helen Keller. Say unruly. Like every commercial for it when I was a kid, was just thrashing
Yes.
around, pissed off.
I would have been pissed off too.
I would have been pissed off too. Helen Keller look, I can't learn Spanish in 3 years. She had to learn like a whole language when she couldn't see or hear.
Yeah.
You'd
I
be
don't
a little pissy.
Duolingo's gotten a little shamey too with its emails of, so I guess you're just not going to do this, huh?
Yeah. Unruly Helen Keller alongside Anne Bancroft as her dedicated teacher Anne Sullivan in the acclaimed 1962 film The Miracle Worker. Both actresses won Academy Awards for their intense, physically demanding performances, which detailed Sullivan's breakthrough in teaching the blind and deaf girl to communicate.
Which we all watched in school.
17 years later, Patty Duke returned to the story to play teacher Annie Sullivan in a TV movie remake for which she won an Emmy. Do we know who played Anne in that one?
Who played Anne?
I can look it up.
Or no, who
Was
played
it Danielle Brisbois?
It would have been who played Helen, right?
Yeah.
I lived around the corner from one of her sons, who I then was on the Pit.
Who? I'm sorry. Who?
An Aston.
I'm sorry.
One of Patty Duke Austin's sons.
Oh, Sean Astin?
Is he the one from
Yeah. Oh,
Stranger Things?
yeah.
Yes.
No, the other
Oh,
one.
Mackenzie Astin, who
He was
was on Facts of Life at the end.
And on an episode of The Pit.
Was he
Yes,
really?
that's right. I remember
Yeah,
that.
he was remember the old man that they wanted to that Dr. Robbie was like, we should let him go, and the son was kind of like, yeah, I kind of think we should. And
That was
the
Mackenzie
sister.
Yeah.
The sister was like, I'm not ready. I'm
Yeah,
not ready.
That went on. I gotta say, that went on way too long.
I was like, I'm tired of these people.
Yeah.
He lived around the corner from me.
Oh,
Melissa Gilbert played Helen Keller in that.
that's right.
Oh, Melissa. Well, poor Melissa right now.
But our
We both
faces-
just went,
Oh no, Melissa.
Melissa's
Gilbert.
got a lot on her plate.
Yep. Retail Beauty Proactive was launched in October 1995 by dermatologist Dr. Katie Rodan and Dr. Kathy Fields. in
Oh, Rodan
partnership-
and Fields.
Oh, that's right. With infomercial company Guthrie Ranker. It was designed as a 3-step at-home system for treating acne and became famous for using celebrity spokespeople, with Judith Light being one of the first in the mid-1990s.
Whoa.
The weird thing is I feel like I did use Proactive. So I must have had you just like on some trouble spots. I'm sure it didn't work because nothing works. But in February 2026, but we weren't talking about Proactive. We were talking about weren't we talking about retinol?
No, we were talking about
we were
Proactive.
talking-
retinol. I think retinol. Well, it is scientifically proven to be effective.
Yes.
But
Lots
Also
of side
makes
effects.
you a raging monster.
Yeah,
supposedly.
It's just really, it's really intense.
Yeah.
I mean, I use it, but
Oh, you do? Mm-hmm. Like just in spots?
I just use a mild one.
Oh.
Do you use like a cream or do you take a pill?
Oh no, I don't. Is there a pill?
I thought there was a pill because my old roommate was on it, and they warned him like this could make you.
Oh, I don't know about any pill of retinol. I just
I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
On that, but they did tell him, be careful. This could affect your. Oh, maybe it's a different.
You know what? It's not
dosage?
retinol. It's Accutane. That's
Accutane,
what I'm
yes,
thinking
yes,
of.
yes,
Oh,
yes,
I don't know what-
Accutane.
I don't know what Accutane
I
is.
take
Is
it all
that for-
back.
is that
Accutane.
for,
Accutane.
Accutane is for severe acne.
Yeah.
okay.
So when we talked about Proactive during the show, this whole
Yes.
time I was thinking Accutane,
Oh,
which is
okay.
a serious, like you have pustules kind of situation.
Like the whole face is looks
Yeah.
painful. Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I really
okay.
feel for those people.
Oh my God.
That looks. I mean, especially because it's often hitting kids when they're
Yes.
already
They're
so
most
self-conscious,
vulnerable.
and
Yeah.
it's like, oh man, now you have to deal with this too.
In
Poor
February 2026, Pedro Pascal was frequently spotted with Rafael Olara, an art director and creative director for the Faena Group. I don't know.
This guy's handsome.
Stuff like creative director for it's like, what is that? Does he have a job?
Family money.
Significant 2025 to 2026 federal budget proposals and state-level actions are cutting HIV/AIDS funding, threatening to dismantle prevention, care, and research programs. Proposed federal cuts target, the Ryan White HIV AIDS program, CDC prevention initiatives, and the PEPFAR global program. Concurrently, Florida has severely restricted its ADAP medication program, forcing thousands to lose access.
Yeah,
Heavy
way
sigh.
to stick it
Heavy
to
sigh.
Florida.
Check your communities for free access to that kind of medication, because there are programs that are not government related that help
Great.
you get that stuff for free.
That's good advice.
Probably Planned Parenthood.
Possibly.
And
yeah.
like Out of the Closet probably has a lot of resource. At least in California, I don't know if there are Out of the Closets.
Mister, I think, is one that does it. I know you can get PrEP and Doxy PEP from Mister for free. So
Sorry, my tummy's
into
making
it.
noises.
Do you need a bar?
got talky tummies today.
I'll be okay. A diaphragm is a reusable, shallow silicone cup inserted into the vagina to cover the cervix, acting as a physical barrier that prevents sperm from entering the uterus. It must be used with spermicidal gel or cream to kill sperm on contact. It is 82 to 94% effective with proper use. So that's a lot less than most of the others. Okay, so I'm sure you want to know my review of, what did I call it in the first half? Wuthering Heights.
Moore's smut?
Now, what did you call
I
it?
called it something that has nothing to do with anything. I very much enjoyed it.
Okay.
I have no problem with it being different from... Here's the thing. I read the book not that long ago. I
Yeah.
read it because this movie was coming out.
Right.
And I don't remember it that well.
Fine.
Because I didn't really dig it.
Yeah, a lot of people don't.
So
You weren't like
I
trying to
wasn't-
compare it.
I wasn't... Well, I already knew going in that, like, you shouldn't do that.
Yes.
But also because I so didn't like the book, I was like, fine, just make it... It's not a deep movie.
No.
It's very one thing.
Yes.
It's not like... I mean, it's about lust and love and that's it. It's there's not a lot going on, but it, for what it is doing, I thought it worked very well.
It scratched your itch.
I enjoyed it. The fact that they could make sort of horrible people that you still care about what's going to happen to them. You know, that's tough. They're not as horrible as they are in the book. I mean, they're really horrible in the book.
And I think he's particularly horrible in the book.
So horrible. I
And
mean, much
they-
worse than
they-
they made him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that actress was interesting who plays her stepdaughter.
Yes, I guess.
don't know who she is.
I think she's in. Somebody said she's in that show with. Is it Task? I haven't watched it. I've heard it's really good.
I tried.
But I think she's in that, perhaps.
Oh, I wonder if she's... That would be a very different part if she's the person I...
One thing I heard on a very bad review of the movie, which is getting mostly very bad reviews.
Oh, really?
Oh, it's getting only scathing reviews,
Oh,
really.
okay.
Which I do agree with this to some extent. And I'll wonder if you feel the same way. So without giving any spoilers, there's a scene when they're adults early on in the top of a barn
Yeah.
where she views something.
Yeah.
I would say it's very hot.
Yeah.
It establishes something for her that becomes sort of lifelong of her interests.
Yeah.
It's a sort of a kink scene.
Yeah.
That I was like, this is fucking hot. Oh my God. Yes, please, more of this in film.
Yeah.
Felt very much like, yeah, I want this kind of sex in movies because it was very hot.
I agree.
The rest of the film's sort of sex never matched that heat. It all then was very much like just them having sort of sex in different places that was very sort of vanilla.
You know
Like-
what? You're right. Because if you're sick, it didn't occur to me that the way you phrased it just now, that's intriguing her in a way. I thought it was just she's never had sex before, so the whole thing is intriguing. But no,
Remember how she tried to get her husband
Yeah,
to do that,
yeah,
and he was
yeah.
kind of like, "Oh, what's now? Never do that again." Like,
Right.
She was like, "Maybe I can get this from him." There is another scene that I also thought was pretty hot, where so in that scene, she runs away.
Yeah.
She's like, I can't handle this.
Yeah.
I can't handle how it feels, right? And then there's another scene in which Jacob Elordi, why can't I think of his name? Heathcliff comes upon her in the moors.
Yeah.
And it's also pretty hot. And
Yeah.
he attempts to kind of bring her into the heat.
Yes.
And she, again, runs away.
Right.
So it's almost like the director's like, I'm not ready to go this sort of sexual.
Right.
And I was like,
The director where one of her characters fucks the ground.
Yeah.
Isn't
going to go sort of dirtier in a way in which I wish it could, like, and then, but they have, for the rest of the movie, pretty vanilla sex.
Yeah,
and I'm like, you know, that first scene was so erotic and so sexy and so sort of, because they have this moment together that is like really hot.
I guess I totally get what you're saying and what the reviewer is saying. My thought was, well, she's never had sex before, so it doesn't have to be like crazy off the bat. This is like just having sex with him is erotic because she's never had sex before and she's been dreaming about him her whole life. So it didn't need to be wild. And I thought it was more the idea, like, not that she needed to imitate the sex she was looking at, but just that it was sex. And it was
Sure.
and it was different and, you know, kinky, but it was more that he was there, you know.
I enjoyed
Yeah.
pretty much every minute on the screen. And I think a lot of my enjoyment even just had to do with like, look what she's wearing now. It was like, oh,
Yeah.
Barbie's a little bit dirty. You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
part of the rest of the movie was just like, ooh, cellophane on her dress. Like, oh, the Barbie, oh, look at the hearts. Like,
Yeah.
just sort of visually, I
Yeah.
found it so interesting to watch.
Yeah.
Did we talk about 6?
No,
You didn't like it?
it's not for me.
Okay.
It's so much not for me that I went in knowing what I was getting, and it was more that than I even thought it was going to be. It's just not for me. It to me, it should be in a theme park. It is not a serious. It is not. The songs are very derivative, for one thing. I looked up to make sure I was right, or that someone else agreed with me that the song. Actually, it was the song I liked the best.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember which. The fourth woman sounds so much like "Fancy" by Azalea. What's her name? Azalea
Banks.
Yeah, I was like, it's like that drop, dun 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 dun, and then there's another song where I was like, that sounds like it's. I think it's written like that. Like you're supposed to find it familiar pop music,
Right.
so it just sounds like other stuff.
Okay. People want to be comforted right now.
People loved it. I mean, they went
Yeah.
crazy. I mean, it's the kind of show where they're like, they pass out paper crowns for people to put on their heads in the audience. They're not asking you to take this as serious art. You know what I mean?
I did not get that experience.
Oh, at
Garen, poor Garen.
there were a lot of little girls there, and they were all wearing paper crowns.
Oh, how interesting.
And it was like, so I'm at medieval times? Like, I don't know. I just,
I think you're a more traditional Broadway person.
I
You
am.
want to be like, you want to see art. You want to see.
yeah.
Well, you're also not getting dancing and stuff either.
There was some dancing. There was some. There was enough dancing for me to pick out the one who can't dance.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
And also, not all. Honest, I don't know if you saw a different cast, Garen, but they weren't all good singers.
I wonder.
If anything, the show should give you is amazing pop singers. And I was like, they're not selling this. Some of them were.
Yeah.
But there's only 6 people. They should all be at the top of their game. There's one woman who has to do a ballad. So you're like, okay, well, she should be able to belt. She doesn't. But even so, even if it was all perfect, it's just not.
Not your game.
It was very cheesy to me.
Yeah.
And I'm not to say Alex wouldn't like it, because they were, trust me, most of the people there were with, not most, but there were a lot of people with 13 and under girls.
Sure.
So she might love it. You might love it. It was just, yeah, not. It's like the Cheese Whiz version of of theater. Like,
This sounds like it might be more Sven's cup of tea.
oh, okay,
Like he likes cats a lot.
yeah, but you could pick out.
Like he loves it. Like he's a
You
very
can pick
Andrew
out
Lloyd
like
Webber person.
1 or 2 songs from Cats that are like, wow.
Yeah.
You know, like Memory. Like, wow. Okay, maybe the whole show is cheesy, but it's got that song. It's not, this isn't a show. It's just, you know what it is also? It's fake feminism,
Okay.
which I have little tolerance for. It's feminism as like wrapped up in a pretty package. And I just find that so cheesy. It's almost
like sort of girl boss.
Yes. It's that kind of thing that drives me insane. You know, that everyone's like, yay! And I'm like, oh my God. Not that I'm like really well versed in what feminism is or what
Hold on, I'm gonna tell you.
But it feels very pat.
Okay.
And very easy and silly, and like the whole thing was just very silly to me.
We should probably wrap this up.
Yeah.
For today.
Yeah, for today, and then come back another day.
We will. We have
do more.
We have so many more episodes to do this month, you
Oh
guys.
my God.
Yeah, we can't give all our goods on this one day.
No, what would people say? We gave out all our goods on
gave out all
one
our-
day.
Like they got nothing left.
Yeah.
That was the last episode. They gave it all away. So we'll save some up
Yes.
for the other episodes coming.
That's what we will. We will.
Yeah, we will.
And until next time,
Remain calm.